All right, how's it going? Today we are going to be going over the Spotify Attribute Data Explorer. So right here on the front page, we have a data preview, which is just, get the users familiar. You can see we have their energy, duration, popularity, also track ID, artists, which we don't really look at in this data set because this data set is really focused on exploring popularity by genre. So right here, if you just click at the top, you can see here's the population distribution of all genres. This is all of our data in the set. However, if you click on acoustic and you want to get really into it, you can see that most acoustic songs kind of lie here around the 55, with a pretty even distribution on both sides. Let's say you can look at club, see that, oh, here maybe, it's a little bit leftward skewed, and the popularity is about like 46, 47. Same with dance, you can see, okay, dance music's maybe a little bit more popular on average. So this is really good to kind of see where popularity and genre really intersect. And so now if you look at Feature Explorer, we can look at all genres and kind of we have basically a line of best fit for how popularity in this feature looks. So let's focus on energy for now. So right here, you can see this is how popularity for across all genres work. But if we want to go to, let's say, let's look at emo. So emo, this kind of makes sense that, as your energy goes up, your popularity is going to go down because, emo songs tend to have not a lot of energy. But let's say we look at electronic. Interesting. It actually goes down as well. It's not something you expect, but let's say we look at like punk. Punk, if there's more energy, it's going to be more popular. That totally makes sense. So now the final page, which is honestly the most informative in my opinion, is the strongest features by genre. So if we just reset this real quick, all right, we're still on emo. So basically, right here, you have a slider where you can select how many genres you want to show. But right now, let's just do three. So up here, you'll have the features that define this genre versus all genres, which is the most distinctive features for emo. We see loudness, tempo, and speechiness. These are all positive, which means on average, emo is more loud, has more tempo, and is more speechy than normal songs. But now, if we look at what's most related to popularity with the song, we see acousticness and speechiness. When it's more speechy and acoustic, it's more popular, but actually when it's less loud, that it's less popular by correlation. So what does this tell us? Well, maybe this means that if you're making an emo song, maybe you want to make it a little bit less loud than an emo song normally is to stick out a little bit, and that may lead to it being more popular. Furthermore, if we go down here, you can see in keys that we have the same thing. So in emo songs, they're usually more in B, whereas A and F sharp are less common. And right here, you can see actually that if you're in any of these are the most keys that correlate negatively with popularity. But let's say that we want to click on 8. Now we can see a more interesting thing. So maybe if you want to be more popular, you should make your emo song in D sharp. I've hoped this has been interesting for you to really look at, what drives different popularities in different genres, and you can use this